enemies. In any case, enemies further away from Batman will start to notice something is amiss when he is invisible and an alert will appear over their heads. So you have to grab the opportunity once your third ability makes you invisible. Get close to enemies and then release all your skills on them. Typically, Batman will damage enemies using his second and first skills together. One use of Batman's second skill is sometimes enough to take out an enemy when they are low on health. Should Batman not be doing very well, he can activate his third ability to slip away from the field easily. Batman would normally first use his ultimate to hide himself in the shadow. Then, after getting close to his enemies, strike with his second skill and unleash all his skills in a quick flurry of takedowns. Of course, you can also reserve his ultimate for a second release, and it may get used again as enemies flee. In summary, Batman possesses super rating skills and can easily deal explosive damage for a win. Thanks for watching today's Hero Spotlight of Batman. See you next time. Hi everyone, the hero we are introducing today is Superman. Superman can crash enemy team formation as a warrior or can quickly finish enemy targets when they are running low. Speed is power. If you are not a tanky hero, then whenever you see a Superman flying, stay away from him. Passive flight. Superman has two modes, flying and walking. He gains 2% movement speed and charges energy for every 100 units he walks, and takes flight once energy is fully charged. Flight mode grants 20% movement speed when moving towards an enemy, and his normal attacks deal additional damage equal to 12% of his own maximum HP. Superman exits flight mode when he is hit with a control effect that lowers his movement speed to 375 or less. Superman's passive is the key to deal high damage, so make sure he can be in flying mode as frequently as possible. To make sure he can take off quickly, a recommended item is Gilded Greaves. It can prevent Superman from being slowed down. First ability, Kryptonian Strength. Superman uses his Ice Breath to generate a blizzard that deals physical damage to enemies and slows their movement speed by 50% for 1 second. If in flight mode, Superman rams into enemies, dealing 12% of maximum HP physical damage, and then fires his heat vision, dealing an additional physical damage. Superman's main ability to deal damage, it is recommended to level up first. If Superman is in flying mode, the first ability can also knock back enemy targets. That being said, you can now get behind enemy's team and push them to your teammates or tower. Second ability, Man of Steel. Superman unleashes his full power, which immediately frees him from control effects and significantly increases his movement speed. If in flight mode, Superman will slam the ground and knock back enemies, dealing physical damage as well as rid himself of control effects and increase his movement speed. Although Superman's second ability can boost movement speed, but due to its long cooldown, it's not a good idea to use it at first. Try waiting for enemies' control abilities, then unleash Man of Steel to offset them. Ultimate Speeding Bullet. Superman taps into his full potential, which increases his charge-up speed by 100% for 10 seconds. If in flight mode, Superman will ram into his enemies and knock them back, dealing physical damage, and have his charge-up speed increased by 100% for 10 seconds. While flying, Superman's ultimate is a crowd control ability. He can use it to push away enemies' targets when teammates are running low. When playing Superman, here are some of the tips to remember. 1. Superman can provide fast support. After cleaning the waves, Superman should always be looking for support opportunities in the first time. This will make it easy to outnumber opponents and win the battle. 2. Superman is a great threat to enemies' squishy heroes, so attack from behind enemies' team is definitely a good choice. If successful, this can nuke down enemies' carry in seconds. 3. Purify and Execute is recommended for summoner skill. Purify can prevent Superman from being slowed down to make sure he can fly, while Execute can boost Superman's damage to nuke down enemy. Thanks for watching today's episode. See you again next time.
เขาถามว่าอะไรนะรู้สึกไงที่มาไทยรู้สึกดีครับที่จะได้มาเห็นวัฒนธรรมไทยหลายๆอย่างครับก็น่าจะได้ไปเที่ยวหลายๆที่มั้งแล้วก็ได้กินอาหารไทยอะไรอย่างนี้ครับคิดว่าอาหารไทยเป็นอาหารที่อร่อยดีก็ไม่มีทีมไหนที่กังวลที่จะเจอครับแต่ว่าจริงๆแล้วในทัวร์นาเมนต์นี้ก็ประมาทไม่ได้สักทีมครับ
ดูบ้านเราตอนนี้ไม่ต้องเอาป้อมถ้ามันไปลุมเพื่อนเอามังกร
ก็อยากได้แชมป์ครับผมแต่ว่าถ้าไม่ได้แชมป์ก็หวังว่าจะได้อันดับที่ดีที่สุดแล้วก็เอาความภาคภูมิใจไปให้ประเทศไทยครับ
保持进攻。那我可以抓队友都在旁边的话，就可以上到。
选他大局啊，不要一起被吸。
他抓到也可以直接帮
对，他抓到了就也可以直接灌他。
所以如果考克我们不能全部都拿后排阵，
你们不能一起跑吗？
需要一个前排，就不能有莉莉安、爱丽丝进，因为其中一个被抓进去就死了，所以要配要有图人。
就像用坦克，就是沃马那种就可以了，就可以碾过去了。
因为你不可能3个后排嘛，爱丽丝、景跟莉莉安。
如果他们真的垮克的话，
就选
沃马就好。
然后拿个
因为我会站在前面可以被抓。
射手游戏。
对啊，射手游戏。如果没有的话，就拿射飞吧。好，我看到你踩爆人。因为他们前期强势度跟我们一样，就是谁先拿到优势的话，那谁就会赢。如果他们抢我们的射手的话，我们就会用刺客阵把他们瓦解。
Dropping low, Mimak getting sniped by the Thunderbird. That is the end of Thailand's first game. TPE take game 1. Here comes the dash. One last overtake. Now the connect. I think they're going for the call. Here comes everyone just piles on to Thailand. Close this out. 12 minutes into game 2. They bring it to a game 3 and you can look at the cheers. TH evens out the series against TPE. And Thailand sweeps TPE in this 2-1 reverse victory.
等一下应该就是正常，就是2点开始打那个越南队。
对啊，打越南队啊。
越南只有练习过。有啊，我觉得还 OK。我觉得今天是机会应该是蛮，就是还应该是还 OK。如果正常发挥的话，我们应该是不会输。
Thực sự ra thì trong trận đấu hôm nay thì mình có rất là nhiều thứ để mà đánh giá về cái đội hình mới của đại diện Việt Nam. Thì thứ nhất là nó quan trọng ở mặt gọi là sự kết nối với các thành viên, thì mình cũng muốn coi để sự kết nối mới là như thế nào. Thực sự ra nó cũng rất là quan trọng hơn nữa, đó là để mình biết được thực lực thực sự của Tài Quan 2 nó mạnh ra sao, để mình còn cố gắng và tiếp tục ở trong vòng AWC sắp tới.
第一场基本上就是因为有点急了，没有耐住，其实我觉得可以守住的。那一场其实可以很有机会翻盘，那就是输了嘛。那我们就想办法打2、3场。然后我们第2场就有效的限制他们的前期的一些阵容，然后就赢了。但第3场又更克制的输了。
3、2、1，台湾跑！我这边。
Taiwan too is very strong. Even they are the all-star team, we need to be careful and they understand about the opponent. Because when we are going to the draft mode, we can see about that. They all understand about us. They all know what they need to do to against us and the strategy to do. Yeah, I think they are very, very good.
เขาย้อมผมคนละสีเวลาเทจัดทีนี้อะไรนะเขาย้อมผมนี่ทีมนี้แหละไอ้เหี้ยทีมนี้แหละทีมไต้หวัน2เหมือนเกมที่แล้วไงรับอีกฝั่งรับอีกฝั่งเล่นไม่ได้เลยตายรัวๆ
คิดว่าวันนี้ก็ถ้าอย่างมากที่สุดก็อาจจะชนะเพราะว่าในการซ้อมทีมเราก็ค่อนข้างโอเคกับผลลัพธ์ที่ออกมาแต่ก็ไม่แน่เขาอาจจะยังไม่เปิดแผนที่แท้จริงก็ได้ก็ต้องไปดูในเกมครับก็อุปสรรคของทีมของเราครับก็จากผลลัพธ์หลายๆอย่างก็คือทีมอันดับ1ของไทยเราก็ไปซ้อมมาก็แพ้บ้างอะไรบ้างซึ่งทีม1ก็ต้องเก่งกว่าทีม2อยู่แล้วทีเนี้ยถ้าทีม1แพ้แล้วทีม2จะชนะยังไงมันก็ค่อนข้างตัดสินใจยากมันก็เลยเป็นอุปสรรคด้านผลลัพธ์ของจิตใจด้วยสภาพจิตใจ
They focus on the court and shut them down. Game number 2 between Thailand versus Korea. The core will be broken down there with 2 straight games going to Team Korea.
其实北美的中路玩的还蛮凶的，我觉得可以针对一下中路，然后做前期消耗之类的。
We're looking for scrims. Do you guys have like a WeChat or anything? We have a pretty good chance of beating China. I think they are probably a really strong team. They defeated Korea this morning as well, so it's going to be a good tell of where we stand at the moment. And I just want to go into it with the idea that we have a lot to learn from the matchup and not have too high of expectations of the result.
Bye bye. 哎，93，你确认是吧？来吧。你们是要上厕所的，还是决赛期间不能上厕所？比赛的时候相信队友。
Our biggest challenge was adapting our draft to fit more of the world meta right now.
Yeah, the meta is a lot different here than in North America. It's a lot more focused towards objective play and knocking down turrets. In America, there's a lot more skirmishes, so I think we're getting a hang of it. We've only been able to scrim a few times.
I think it went a little bit better than expected. We didn't really expect to go in and win the way we did. We actually should have won both matches, but we kind of made a lot of mistakes that we shouldn't have made. And I think we can just look at it and improve, really.
China takes down North America.
And now China just pull out another reverse sweep for today.
他们那波他不主动找我吗？我不会吧，因为他下去就自爆了，这样就抓不死，3个人抓不死他，你懂我意思吧？这个游戏抓不死，那怎么打这波团嘛？就这波团，为什么不能接呢？我就没搞懂。你老子想要带不死，我抓不死，我带线。而且还有翻盘点的嘛，大哥，还没懂意思。对呀，他怎么下去的？他都中了核桃才下去的，那兔子，最废的一个兔子，中了核桃才下去的。没打你。打了的，打得好，打了一会儿，打了一会儿，我看了的。对，没先把他打死啊，叫卖油绝对吧。但反正我不是说你，我只是说，就是你带不你说的信息什么都要给到你，因为很多像现在的东西你自己可以看，你不需要他们每次播给你报，就这东西可以自己看，不需要一定要报给你听，因为你中国强说。
For example, we also watch a lot of the Asia teams, but we cannot put in practice in our server, because it doesn't work because like everything is different.
Bem ansioso por esse jogo. A gente treinou bastante.
The biggest challenge is that our main member can come here because of the password. So we will try our best to win the game tonight. Since it's our first game and it's very important.
Welcome back to the Arena of Valor World Cup and to our draw for our quarter-final stages, which will be taking place tomorrow and the day after, live here from Los Angeles. And remember, this tournament, a huge world championship, the first one ever in the history of Arena of Valor, and it has the biggest prize pool in mobile esports history of $550,000 US. So yeah, we all need to get this right. It's quarterfinals draw time. 4 teams have made it already out of the into the quarterfinals as top of their groups. They are, of course, Thailand, Korea, Chinese Taipei, and China. They've topped their 4 groups respectively. And on this side of our studio over here, we have the captains of the teams who are runners-up respectively: Thailand wildcard, Vietnam, North America, and Chinese Taipei wildcard. What we're going to do here is reveal the results of the draw. It's taken place, it's all been officially vetted by Tencent and Garena, and now is when the teams will find out exactly who they are facing. All of our top tier teams, the teams who topped their groups, will face the runner-up of another group, and it's time to reveal who they are. So first, Sherry from Thailand. These are your potential opponents: Thailand wildcard, Vietnam, North America, and Chinese Taipei. I'd love to know who he hopes to get.
เขาถามว่าอยากเจอใครครับในรอบต่อไป
จริงๆเจอใครก็ได้ครับเพราะว่าทุกทีมเก่งเท่ากันหมด
so he said like can be anyone because every team is a strong team.
Okay. Every team is a strong team. You don't mind which one you're going to get. Well, it's time to find out. Now, of course, Thailand came top of Group A. North America are the runners-up of Group A, so you cannot draw North America, as you've already faced them in the group stage. So Thailand will be facing either Vietnam, Taipei wildcard, or Thailand wildcard. Let's find out now. Thailand get Chinese Taipei wildcard. Can we get Taipei wildcard? Come on over. Hualin, you are going to be facing Sherry in our first quarterfinal. Shake hands, gentlemen. That's our first quarterfinal. Thailand against Chinese Taipei wildcard. How do you feel about that, Sherry?
รู้สึกยังไงบ้างครับ
รู้สึกไม่ค่อยดีใจเท่าไหร่
Not too happy with with the drawing.
Let's go over to our analysts and see what they think of this prospective matchup.
Thank you very much, Matt. That is huge. If there were two teams rather that I think will match up super tightly, it would be that.
Yeah, because they have a similar play style. I don't believe you, Moss. I think you wanted like Vietnam or something. Because Chinese Taipei wildcard, they play the same. They play Nakroth too, like Thailand does, right? They play Ari, they play Grak, Zanis, right? It's very similar play style. So that means both teams understand how to play against each other. It's going to make for a very, very interesting matchup.
That's going to be a massive quarterfinal. I personally think that also makes things very interesting for the rest of the pool, because those are, I would say, two of the best teams already matched up against each other.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see his reaction when he found out it was Chinese Taipei. He was like, oh my goodness. So it's going to be an awesome matchup.
He said he didn't care. I think he did. I think that was definitely a little bit of a bummed reaction.
Yeah, and we're going to send it right back to Matt for the next pull, the next draw.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I think he cared. That's in the books. Though, let's find out who the next one's going to be. Uzong, congratulations for being the top.
下两队中有没有特别想要选谁？
我觉得都可以，因为我们只是不想要抽到就是台湾外卡队。
He says he only didn't want to get Taipei wildcard team, but since they've already been drawn, then he doesn't have any other worries.
Okay, your main worry is out of the way. Well, let's find out who are going to be their opposition. I think Sujay and TJ. What do you think about that one?
Strongest teams back-to-back matched up against each other.
Yeah, and they have different play styles in terms of their compositions. If you look at Thailand wildcard, they love Scud, Omega, Zeno. Thailand likes to fight a lot. And if you look at Chinese Taipei, they like to play the objective game. So it's one team likes to fight and one team likes to play rotations upon push objective. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup for them for sure.
And that's crucially Chinese Taipei playing Thailand in both of those quarterfinals we've drafted so far. And that means the only remaining teams, Korea, China in the top seed, North America and Vietnam in the second seed.
Yeah, and they're both very scary teams. You think about Korea, that's a team that everyone, they mentioned, right? That's a team that they don't want to face. And China has just performed. They're the only team that went 4-0 in all 3 days of the group stages. So North America and Vietnam, wonder which teams that they want to face against. So we're going to find out pretty soon here. So I'm very, very curious. But so far, it's been an exciting draw for both these groups.
I can't wait. Let's go back over to Matt. We have one more to go.
It's exciting so far. You're right. Chinese Taipei against Thailand wildcard and Thailand against Chinese Taipei wildcard. Yeah, that's a fight both ways, right? That's 2 quarterfinals done. Our next one will be the champions of Group C, Korea. Congratulations, J-Jack, for topping Group C. Your fellow team from Group C are done. Group D are done here as well. So it remains with North America or Vietnam. Both of those are possible opponents for you as they are from A and B respectively. Who would J-Jack prefer, North America and Vietnam?
누구를 선호하시겠어요? 베트남 아니면 북미요? 두 팀 다 강하기 때문에 누구를 만나든지 열심히 해서 우승할 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
Both teams are very strong, so whoever we meet, we're going to try our hardest and go for that win.
KG. Okay. North America or Vietnam. Remember, this is all our official process. The draw has been made. It's taking place with Tencent and Garena. Now we are just revealing the results to the team. Korea, your opponents in the quarterfinal are... Will it be North America or will it be Vietnam? North America coming up. Korea against North America in our third quarterfinal. Rest, you've got Korea to play against, and that will remain then that Group D's champions China will face Vietnam in a quarterfinal, which is the matchup that Vietnam wanted. They wanted that revenge match, so that's going to be our other quarterfinal. Korea will face North America, and China will face Vietnam. TJ, Sujay, all of our quarterfinals are ready for tomorrow and the day after.
Two of the most aggressive teams head-to-head. That's North America versus Korea and Vietnam versus China.
Yeah, I was talking to Rest earlier, and he was talking about how Korea has such a good objective game. They try to avoid fights until they're ready, and North America wants to fight. So it's going to be a team, basically a matchup of aggression. But Korea, very scary. So North America has definitely got to train and be ready for that match.
Let's take a look at the updated bracket for this next stage of the championship. It's going to be from the top, Thailand versus Chinese Taipei wildcard.
Yeah, China versus Vietnam.
Korea versus North America.
And then Chinese Taipei versus Thailand wildcard. And both the wildcard teams are going to be scrimming with each other.
Yeah, that's really interesting, actually. We've got that Thailand-Chinese Taipei matchup back-to-back. Do you think that affects things?
Yeah, I think it definitely will. I mean, Thailand is going to scrim with Thailand wildcard, and Chinese Taipei wildcard, they're going to scrim with Chinese Taipei because they want their own regions to win here. And it's going to be very interesting to see how China and Vietnam, can Vietnam get revenge on China and see what they can do.
Final word for any North American viewers who have persevered, stayed with us this long. How do you feel for the Bald Eagle?
I think they have a chance. It's going to be a tough match. Korea is just a monster of a team, but they have Pugh, who is from Korea, so he's going to dissect, analyze that team, break them apart, and North America's going to come out and make it to the semifinals. That's my hope.
Cannot wait. 2 exciting days of quarterfinals still to come right here on this broadcast. Same time, same place. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great evening.